All right. Hi, my name's Katie. I'm a student physical therapist assistant. I'm be working with you today. Is it okay if I call you Mary?
Sure.
Okay. All right, Mary. So today we're going to be testing your cognition. So I'm going to have you. I put together some numbers and letters in a sequence here, and I would like you to please draw a line going from a number to a letter in ascending order. So beginning here at 1 and then going to A, and then to 2 to B, etc., until we get all the way up to E.
Okay. I think I can do that. Go ahead and start.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
Good. Okay, all right, good job. All right, so you managed to do each one successfully, so you scored 1 point for this test, and that's the maximum amount of points you can score on this one.
Okay, great.
All right, so now we're going to be going over some visual constructional skills. So I have a cube right here, and what I would like you to do is copy this drawing as accurately as you can in the space below.
Okay.
All right, good job. Okay. Yeah, so your drawing looks just like this one. So you got a 1 out of 1 on this one, which is the maximum amount you can score on this one.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so now we're going to be testing your visual constructional skills. So I'm going to have you draw a clock and then put all the numbers in the clock, and I want you to set the time to 10 after 11.
Okay. So 10 after 11.
Mm-hmm. All right, good job. So you did really good with your numbers and your hands. So I'm going to give you a 3 out of 3 on that one.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to assess your naming skills. So I'm going to show you 3 animals, and I want you to tell me what each one is, okay?
Okay.
All right, so which animal is this?
Camel.
Good. So you get 1 point for that. What animal is this?
A lion.
Good. So you get another point for that. So we got 2 out of 2 so far. And then what animal is this?
And a rhinoceros.
Yep. So you got 3 out of 3, which is the maximum points you can get in this category.
Okay.
All right, so this, we're going to assess your memory. So this is a memory test. I'm going to read you a list of words that you have to remember now and later on. Listen carefully. When I am through, tell me as many words as you can remember. It doesn't matter in what order you say them. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Cat, basket, hockey, water, brown. Go ahead and repeat that to me.
Cat, basket, hockey, water, brown.
Good. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to read the same list for a second time. Try to remember and tell me as many words as you can, including words you said the first time.
So just repeat the words back to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So basket, cat, brown, water, hockey.
Basket, cat, brown, water, hockey.
Good job. All right. All right. So try to remember those words because I'm going to ask you to recall them again at the end of the test.
Okay.
All right. So now we're going to test your forward digit span and your backward digit span. So first I'm going to say some numbers, and when I'm through, I want you to repeat them to me exactly as I said them.
Okay.
All right. 23, 10, 12, 5, and 9.
23, 10, 12, 5, 9.
Good job. Okay, and now we're going to do a backward digit span. So I'm going to read you 3 numbers, and when I'm through, you must repeat them to me in the backwards order. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so the 3 numbers are 1, 6, 5.
5, 6, 1.
Good job. All right, and you got 1 point for each of those categories there, so 2 out of 2, which is the maximum you can get. Okay, all right, so now we're going to test your vigilance administration. So I'm gonna read a sequence of letters to you, and every time I say the letter A, I want you to tap your hand. If I say a different letter, then do not tap your hand.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So put your hands up, and then A, C, J, A, B, G, A. All right, good job. And then you got 1 point for all of that because you didn't have any errors.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna see how you are with sevens. So I'm gonna ask you to count by subtracting 7 from 100, and then keep subtracting 7 from your answer until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Okay? All right, you can start.
All right. 100, 93, 86, 79, 72,
Stop.
65.
All right, so you got all those right, and you didn't have any errors with the subtracting, so you got a 3 out of 3, which is the maximum on this category.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna test your sentence repetition. So I'm gonna read you a sentence. I would like you to repeat it after me, exactly as I say it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I only know that John is the one to help today.
I only know that John is the one to help today.
All right, good. And then now I'm gonna read you another sentence. Repeat it after me exactly as I say it. The cat always hid under the couch when dogs were in the room.
The cat always hid under the couch when dogs were in the room.
Okay, and then for that one, you got both sentences right, and you repeated it back in order, so you got 2 out of 2 on that one.
Sounds good.
All right, so now we're going to test your verbal fluency. So I want you to tell me as many words as you can think of that begin with a certain letter of the alphabet that I will tell you in a moment. You can say any kind of word you want, except for proper nouns like Bob or Boston, numbers, or words that begin with the same sound but have a different suffix. For example, like love, lover, or loving. I will tell you to stop after 1 minute. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, all right. So the letter we're gonna choose is L. And go.
Okay. Low, lick, little, love, like, live, leopard, lion, lemon, lime.
Okay.
So we
All right. So your score for that last one, you were able to do 11 words, perfectly fine in under 60 seconds. So you got 1 point for that. So now tell me as many words as you can think of that begin with the letter F. And I'm going to give you 60 seconds for this as well. And try to get to 11 if we can. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. And go.
Fit, fling, feather, fan, fin, fun, I'm having a hard time thinking of some. Fat. I did fit already. Vendor.
Got 2 more.
And I can't do 4 or 5. Fond.
Okay. And time's up. All right, so for this category, you did good, you were close, but you only had 10 words and the goal was to have 11, so this one we got 0 out of 1.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna test your abstraction. So I'm gonna read some sentences and then tell me how an orange and a banana are alike.
They're both fruit.
Good, so you get 1 point for that. Tell me another way in which those items are alike.
The orange and the banana?
Yeah.
They're food?
Okay, yeah. And then now tell me how a train and a bicycle are alike.
They're both forms of transportation.
And now tell me how a ruler and a watch are alike.
They measure things.
Yep, very good. Okay. Okay, so only the last two items are scored on that one, and you got 1 point for each of them, so you got 2 out of 2 in that category. All right, so those 5 words that we went over earlier, I'm going to read or ask you to, if you remember them now.
Okay, water, brown, cat, hockey, baseball.
All right. So that one you were close. It was actually basket, but you got 4. The other ones right, so you got 4 out of 5 on that category.
Okay.
All right. So now we're gonna set some orientation. So tell me the date for today.
Today is October 6th, 2024.
Good job. Okay. And then tell me the year, month, exact date, and day of the week.
Okay, well, today is Sunday,
Yeah. And then you said October 6th, 2024.
October 6th, 2024.
Okay. All right. Now tell me the name of this place and which city it is in.
We're in Homer Glen, Illinois.
Yep. Okay. So you got 1 point for each of those, so you get 3 out of 3.
Okay.
All right, so you scored 26 out of 30 points, which is really good. So that means that you have a score of normal.
Good to hear.